The bedroom has been prepared for you. The room is not large, but a huge mirror appears to double its size. Crisp white sheets have been folded back on the bed, and a warm fire burns the fireplace. The door closes and the butler leaves the room, and you walk over to the fire. Your situation is a little worrying. If you don't get going quickly, you will never make your appointment. But if it is true that there is no phone you can use, what else can you do? Maybe you should just hang your wet clothes in front of the fire and climb into bed, or would you rather leave the room? I'm staying. The bed is warm and comfortable, and you soon drift off to sleep. Strange and disturbing thoughts drift through your mind, and you wake suddenly in cold sweat. A noise has disturbed you, and you realize that is the sound of the door closing. You look around the room and notice a glass containing a clear liquid by the side of your bed. Someone has brought you a bedtime drink. You spring out of the bed and try the door, but it is locked. Do you wish to swallow the drink that has been brought to you, or will you try to break down the door? I don't know. I'll drink the thing. The liquid has a slightly sweet taste, like water, with a spoonful of sugar dissolved in it. But your mouth is dry from your sleep and you drink it down. You lie back thinking about your visitor. You decide it was probably Franklin's, the butler, but it was nice of him to bring you a drink. But why has he locked the door? Again, you start to feel tired. You curl up on your bed. Your head starts to swim and the room spins around. Too late, you realize that you have been drugged. Although you try your best to fight feelings, it is no use. Consciousness fades. Are you fucking kidding me? I failed already. Isn't that charming? You open your eyes, your head is spinning, and it is some time before you are fully aware of the fact that your hands and feet are bound. The room you are in is empty, but you work out a plan. You will hop over to the window, break the glass, and use it to cut yourself free. Pulling yourself to your feet is awkward, but you manage it. With a mixture of hops and shuffles, you arrive at the window. Outside, the wind is blowing, the rain against the window panes. Would you go ahead and smash the window with your hands? Something of a risky business, or do you instead test your luck? I'll use my luck. You grit your teeth and shove your bound hands against the window pane. Rope first. Your first blow is not hard enough to break the glass, so you try again. This time the glass shatters and some large pieces fall on the ground. But your desperate action does not leave you unhurt. You receive a nasty gash upon your left wrist, which reduces your stamina by 2 points. Turn to page 317. You cut yourself free and massage your wrists to get the circulation moving again. Then you walk over to the door and try it. It is not locked. You try the handle, open it a little, and look at it outside. Your room is on the first floor landing. Facing the door is a balustrade, whatever that is. And looking over the banisters, you can see that the entrance hall. To your left, there are 2 doors in the corner of the landing, which runs along to the right. If you wish to go this way, looking to your right, the landing runs past the... I'll go this way. A short distance further along the balcony, you arrive at a door with Azazel written on the nameplate. If you wish to try this door, if you would prefer to continue on the left. Let's go in then, Azazel. Oh. There's potions in here. The door opens and you peer into the room. You quickly check that there is no one inside, and you are relieved to find it's empty, but full of clutter. It seems to be a crude scientific laboratory of some sort. A brass telescope points through the window towards the sky. Charts and mathematical tables are pinned to the wall. A human skeleton hangs from the hook, and a bench is covered with glass vials and fuck. They look like priceless antiques, and they were all probably made in the last century. Do you wish to investigate the room further? I'll investigate it a bit more. He steps inside the room and full of the door and close the door behind you. Squeaking noise from one corner makes you jump, but when you walk over, you are relieved to find the squeaking comes from 3 rats in a cage. You keep your ears peeled for sounds of visitors. You investigate the contents of the room. Do you wish to look through the drawers? Or perhaps you may want to examine the liquids in the glass vials. Alternatively, you can look through the cupboards. I'll look through the drawers. In the drawer underneath the bench, you find a few ornate letter openers. Perhaps they are someone's collection. You are particularly interested because they are strong and dagger-like. In fact, they could easily make dangerous weapons. You take one, which can be used as a weapon, allowing your skill score to increase to its initial value if it's in use in a fight. Okay, so adventure sheet, we have 12 stamina, 0 fear. Okay. Suddenly, your ears prick up at the sound of footsteps coming closer. You nip into the shadows and wait. The footsteps stop outside the door, and you can hear 2 voices talking. "Hadn't we better ask the master's permission?" one asks. Maybe you're right, and we'd better get a light for the lamps." You breathe a sigh of relief as the footsteps disappear off into the direction from which you approach the room. You decide it is best to leave before they return and open the door on the landing. Safe ways to go, it strikes you, is away from the 2 visitors, who may return at any moment. If you approach this room from the left... Crap. Where did I approached it from the left, so... You follow the landing around until you reach another door on the right hand side. A nameplate identifies it as Erasmus' room. Ahead of you at the end of the passageway is another door. If you wish to go, okay, I'll go to the other door. Oh, the end of the corridor ahead of you is a stout wooden door. While you are considering whether or not to try the room, a noise behind you startles you. You spin around only to find that it is the wind. Okay, wind is rustling wall hangings. There is nothing to be afraid of. You turn your back and are amazed to find a faint white figure has appeared in front of you. This apparition is a young woman in her early 20s. With long flowing hair. She is dressed in a white bridal dress, which has seen better days. It is ripped and torn. You gain 1 fear point. "Oh, thank God I have found you in time," she says. "I must talk to you immediately. Come, let us go into this room." If I saw something like that, I would run away. I'll go to it. Oh, a lot of pages. Oh, we've been recording for half an hour now. My back is... I might as well take a slight break. I also have Coca-Cola here, which I haven't opened. It's this green one with the natural sugars, I believe, this one. I haven't opened it yet, because I'm planning to record a bit more afterwards. I hope I do. Okay, let's continue. To enter the room, she passes right through the door. You, of course, must use more traditional methods. You turn the handle and walk into the Apollyon room. It is an elegant bedroom. Fine, floor-length curtains hang along one wall. An enormous bed with sorry, I can't read. An enormous bed with lace coverings is against the wall, and upstairs stands a beautiful dressing table with a huge mirror. The woman hovers in the centre of the room and bids you to sit down on it. "Your coming here has made no accident," she states. "I must warn you of the terrible dangers you will face here. This house is ruled by the Master, a powerful black priest of the night named Kelnor." Okay, so the Earl, I think Kelnor's the Earl, and I've already had a painting and a ghost say bad stuff about Kelnor. Anyways, Earl of Drummer. I guess that sorry, I can't read. I guess that you have to be offered by the demons of hellfire. If you survived that long, yesterday they trapped a girl, a pretty young district nurse who happened to call. She is to be offered tonight. I cannot let this devilry continue. There must be a way out of it stopped. If you can find the Chris knife, you might be able to defeat Kelnor, for this weapon is his only weakness. Please help me. You'll probably find it. No, quick, we are discovered. I can hear the hounds. Go, leave this room. You stand up. She was right. You can hear barking getting rapidly closer. She motions to you, pointing at the door. You run at the door and appear outside. Nothing. The barking gets louder, and you turn back towards the ghost, who seems to be struggling with something. Oh, sorry. She is involved in a fight with two huge ghostly Great Danes, which are snapping and clawing at her. You take a step forward, but it's hopeless. You cannot touch her. You cannot touch the beasts. I thought that said something else. Sorry. And your help would have been very welcome, because the dogs are much too powerful for her. She's weakening, and as she does so, her image fades. Moments later, she disappears completely, satisfied that the job has been done. The two Great Danes disappear also.